What is going on, and welcome back to the Journeyman with me, FoggyPlays, on FM22. Today we're taking on just one team, Aldershot, in the FA Trophy quarter-final, because it's an important game. I know the trophy, or FA Trophy, isn't a massively important cup, but we're doing quite well in it. I would like to potentially win the thing. We are on an 8-game unbeaten run, so you can imagine we're going to get smashed in this one. But it's fine. I'm not expecting anything out of it, but it is an important game, so we're going to be playing it. So if you do want to enjoy this episode, do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now let's find out how we do against Aldershot. So fellas, as I said in the intro, we are on an 8-game unbeaten run, which has been pretty good. The last episode you saw us beat Hemel Hempstead 4-1 and Brackley 4-0. We then went and played Hereford and just really couldn't put the game to bed. Hereford came back and scored an equaliser in the 67th minute, but Dominic Knowles did score. I think it was the fastest goal ever in this world anyway. Then we went and beat Alfreton 3-2. Harry Flowers scored and Bonington scored a brace. We also had Jay Ben go off with an injury, which was obviously not ideal. Then against Bradford, Park Avenue 5-3 was a little bit squeaky bum. We were 3 up at half time. Told the lads I was quite happy, and then Bradford started coming back, and that was a little bit scary. As you can see, Harry Flowers 9.9 had an absolute spectacular game. Scored himself a brace. Pasha also getting one, and then both our strikers, Dominic Knowles and Bonington, scored in that game. Brought Alex Curran on, and he picked up an injury and had to go off in the 81st minute. He came on late enough as well. It was like 75th minute. It was only on the pitch for a handful of minutes before he had to go off. And then against Gloucester, we really didn't like the first half was nothing really. Then Chris Renshaw had two absolutely atrocious mistakes, which led to Gloucester scoring a break or twice. Dominic Knowles decided late on that he wanted to score goals. We went very attacking. We scored a brace, so I scored twice. I was happy with that. As you can see, we're 7th in the league. Before I think Guiseley played in the last game, we were 6th, which, surprised, to be fair. Did not expect us to be this high up. Bradford and Leamington are struggling just a little bit, but to be fair, Hereford also down there with them. They do want the assistant does want us to go defensive for this game. I don't think so. I think we're just going to keep doing what we've been doing because it's been working. Speaking of working, we've made some signings. A lot of youth players as per usual. Anyone Riley King just came in. Doesn't really matter. Tom Spencer just came in. Is it Tyrrell? Yeah, Tyrrell Braithwaite has come in. He has potential. Could be a good player. I did give a debut to Leonardo Lightbourne because why not? He had 5-star potential. He was fine. And then Lawrence Luca, I want to say, I played him in the Bradford game. He has decent potential. We just have to wait and see. He is unambitious. I don't like that, but it's fine. He also had 5-star potential. Played him in one game. Now he's got 4-star potential. Fantastic. So for this game, we are without Jay Ben and Ryan Rydell, as they've played in this competition already, or with a cup tied anyway. That's having played for another team in the competition. Okay, so they both played for a team in this competition. As you can see, both players pretty decent form. But we are starting Renshaw in goal because I don't know if Ollie Marshall has enough about him to keep a clean sheet in this game. I think that's going to be an important thing in this one. Stanley, Flowers, Wilson and Waters are playing as our back four. Thomas, Friel, Willis and Stephenson as our midfield. Knowles and Bonington lead the line as we're playing in a 4-4-2. As I said in the last episode, 4-4-2. It's pretty good. It works. have considered moving to the 3 at the back again. But at the same time, don't. I'm not. It's one of those things where I'm just like, not really sure what to do. Um, Everyone expects us to lose here, so prove them wrong. There is no pressure on us. Willis enjoyed it. It's going to give everyone a bit of praise. Bump my fists. Most of everyone is happy, and that's fine. I'll take that. I'm not expecting to do well against Aldershot. I know they're the division of. Oh, okay, we're not going to be able to find out. They have a player off. I'm guessing Jackson picked up a knock at some point and has it to go off. Thomas puts it over. I think we jump to extended highlights for this game because like I said, this is the only one we're playing. Yeah, mid-table in the Vanarama National. So there or thereabouts, I guess. Stanley with the throw. Like, that's one of those situations. Like, why would you throw it long when you? Well, I wish you had more control over it because, like, I want just long throws when they're like in the final third, not everywhere. But what can you do? You can't tell them to do long throws in certain situations. Although I suppose you probably could set up routines. Or maybe I should. Maybe I should set up routine. Oh, Bonington. I wasn't sure what was going to happen there, but Stanley, Thomas, and Bonington. I think Knowles was involved as well. We'll have a watch back of this, see what happens. So it starts with Stanley, passes it to Friel, back to Stanley, dinks it over to Knowles, heads it down to Thomas, heads it across, and bish bash bosh, Bonington puts us 1 goal ahead. Not getting ahead of myself. We're playing cautious. Not getting ahead of myself. It's just 1 goal. It's not even 10 minutes into the game. It's 1 goal. Wilson reads the pass quite well. Heavy pass back to Renshaw. Thankfully he gets a hold of it. Does, however, find an Aldershot player. I was going to say, Andrews, was it? Looked like he was offside. Is that Elliot Andrews? Stephenson. It's the post. Andrews. Okay, so Renshaw pushed it behind for a corner. And now Aldershot are going to be taking said corner. Can we do something from here to avoid conceding? Just miss our header. Everyone missed the ball. That's acceptable. I'll take it. I don't expect us to. Oh, Bonington. That's a striker's tackle anyway. Just puts the foot in. Andrews steps up. I don't think this is the Elliot Andrews that has been playing for. No, Corey Andrews. That's been playing for Lelujo in his Leamington save. But we're here, just doing our thing. Unexpectedly having a good season with Curzon Ashton. We're back up to an A+ again. After that slight run of poor form, Aldershot do take a little bit of a speculative effort, which leads to nothing but Waters, who's getting into the team for the first time in quite a while, is being linked with Kingsley. Oh, Kamara gets on the end of it, but Renshaw is a pair of safe hands, which is nice. Jackson's actually the Aldershot ball-winning midfielder, so whatever happened to him, guessing he took a knock and had to come off, but it looks like he hasn't taken any, like he's not incapable of continuing to play football. So obviously it wasn't that bad. But I wasn't paying attention to what the text said at the bottom. So we're never gonna find out unless we do look. Oh my, Renshaw. What was that? Wagstaff finds Kamara, finds Levy, dinks it over the top, and then Renshaw he has the reaction time of a dead squirrel or something. Slightly weary that was going to rattle the back of the net. We've gotten away with it though. James Stanley not having a fantastic game. Waters finds Knowles, Bonington, Thomas. We've done a little bit well there, it has to be said. That was nice play from a long throw. That's definitely one of Matty Waters' strong suits, strong things. Knowles finds Bonington with a low cross over to Thomas, 2 men marking him, and manages to put it behind or past the keeper. Renshaw is back down to a 6.9. The fact that he even played above a 7 at any period is just insane, because he's really not that good of a goalkeeper. Like, if I was in charge, Renshaw probably would have been one of the first players I replaced. That, and I probably would have brought in another striker as well, because as it is right now, Jack McKay kind of falling out of the team, and I'm playing youth players. Bonington is so far offside. Clearly he wasn't. He was super onside. I don't know. Friel turned, finds Knowles, and somehow, or maybe it was the guy who stopped Thomas from taking the shot, Kinsella. It looked like Bonington was offside though. Okay, so Bonington wasn't offside, and I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what they were trying to show us there, but it's fine. Waters, see, that's, in that situation, just a short throw. Find a player on the same team. Throw it to a guy wearing the same colour jersey as you. That'd be nice. Beautiful pass for Knowles. Thomas plays it on for Friel. Plays it behind Bonington and Willis. That goalkeeper really quite lucky there. Barnes is playing as a sweeper keeper. At this level, a sweeper keeper? Really? Kamara, Renshaw actually manages to use his hands this time. What is going on? It's like you read at some point that, goalkeepers are allowed to touch the ball with their hands. They don't have to play by the same rules as everyone else. But we're going in 2 goals ahead. I'm going to point my finger. Yeah, don't let complacency creep in. But I'm going to pump my fists and tell everyone that I want them to prove something. I'm not really sure what. I have demotivated Bonington, which is not ideal, but it's fine. Knowles with the kickoff. This is extended highlights, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, sometimes kickoff highlights mean nothing. Sometimes they mean goals. And this time, thankfully, nothing. A wayward pass by one of the Aldershot defenders finds Wilson, who goes for a bit of a wander. He sends a stray pass towards, in the general vicinity of our strikers. Andrews has some pace, and he can just phase through the goal. That is the kind of striker you want. Like, he just jog. Kinsella dinks it over the top, and Andrews just takes off. Usain Bolt in the building, and then somehow manages to score from a ridiculous angle. Like, this is non-league players scoring from angles that really shouldn't be possible at this level. That'll probably go down as one of the greatest goals ever in this. Oh, Harry Ransom makes it 3-3. Like I said, I wasn't expecting anything from this game. Dominic Knowles has been less than ideal in this match, but it's fine. Waters finds Bonington, can't find Knowles. Loco finds Barnes. Stanley, to be fair, is struggling a little bit for us. Speaking of the devil, on the ball. Nice 1-2 with Flowers. Flowers all the way back to Renshaw. Renshaw finds Bonington. Knowles plays it off the defender. Willis, Friel, Thomas. Oh, back into Friel. Friel cuts inside. And their keeper manages to make the save. I think Dominic Knowles is going to have to come off. In saying that though, Waters is also having a poor game. Okay. Wilson pushed one of their players. For a second there, I was like, we getting a penalty? Thomas always played Friel through. Can Friel score? Friel cannot score. Friel really cannot score. Aldershot, don't score from a corner. Okay, we've half an hour left. Wagstaff. Oh, Harry Ransom almost gets the second from a corner. How many corners have... They've had 3... Well, we've had 3 corners. They've had 6. And we've seen 2 of them. One scared me. One they scored from. Which also, that scared me as well. But not in the same way. So McKay is going to come on. We're going to make him... Just make him a target forward. And I'm going to take Stephenson, put him at left back, take off Waters. We don't have Curran. We're going to move Thomas over to left wing, but have him... It's an inverted winger. Waters can then come off for Daly, who can just be a winger. Fantastic. You can make all the difference. I believe in you. McKay is probably disappointed now that he didn't accept that offer from Bath, because he could have actually been playing football. I really have just dropped him. I've just kind of just given up. But the less said about it, the better. Wagstaff. I did expect the goalkeeper to struggle there, and he did. Thankfully, Corey Andrews' free kick goes over as well. We're just going to go very attacking for the final 10 minutes. Give the lads a bit of encouragement. Renshaw manages to keep a hold of the ball. This is probably a bad idea. I'm going to say it now. Probably a bad idea. Bonington's found it. And he's put it over. Oh. Okay, they've taken off Loco, who was actually playing really quite well. So I'm surprised. We're going to bring Pasha on for Stanley. Stephenson can be in the fullback as an attack. Yeah, I have faith in you. Pasha. Marcus Pasha. Okay, he's first thing we've seen. Throws it to Friel. McKay picks it up. Daly. McKay. Things across. Can't find Willis. 2 players, and neither of them even did. Renshaw. I think that might have been saved with his face. It looked like McKay was after picking it up, but nothing came from it. Let me chuck a bit of encouragement at the lads. Stephenson with the throw finds Bonington. Thomas gets it across. Unfortunately, Bonington can't get there. Stephenson, Willis looking for Daly. Harris just boots it. Renshaw, okay, picks it up. I thought he was gonna lie down on the ground for a while. Oh, McKay, just lost it on the bounce. Didn't know where it was. Oh, Kamara's been put through. Flowers, don't give away a penalty. Renshaw puts it behind it for a corner. I'm worried. Wagstaff goes far post, and Corey Andrews. Oh, it's offside. The referee is flagging. It is offside. Oh, he was so far offside. So far offside. Kamara. Okay, it's literally just turned into them taking all the shots in the world. I still can't shout at the lads. How long's it been? Renshaw just boots it. Daly takes it down. Sweet as a nut. Oh, he's rounded his man. I can't find Bonington. Stephenson finds Willis. Friel spoons it over. Alright, bit of encouragement. Pasha. Wilson clears it. Thomas just hoofs it. Just get rid. Corey Andrews is true. Yeah. Going very attacking was going to cause this. I feel like regardless of what I did, we were going to concede at some point. Might as well have just done it sooner so we didn't have to go to extra time. Because I think that's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have extra time included in this match, so we don't have to play again. Daly cheeky bit of power play. Really pushing for it now. Takes the corner. Wilson is getting booked for, I'm guessing, a push. But it's going to end Aldershot 4, Curzon Ashton 3. You did exactly what I asked. Somebody didn't do very well, but it could have been worse. It could have been worse. The fact we even scored 3 goals was just amazing. The fact we went in at half time leading was amazing. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to end the episode here because I think this is going to take a little bit of time, and I've already been recording for quite a lengthy time. So the next episode we're going to come back whenever the youth intake is, and we're going to look at whoever we get as our youth intake. And if you want to be involved in the series, then comment down below what you want the player to be called, and I'll put it up on Twitter as well. We'll have a quick look and see what games we're going to come back for. I feel like Darlington, Chorley, or Chorley Guiseley. Although then we're really close to the end of the season. I don't want it to go on for too long. We've already been... This is episode 7? We have some hard games though. Like Kate said, not so much. Kidderminster, top of the league. 16th, 9th, 6th, 4th, 5th, 22nd, 18th, 13th. Okay, so ending the season's not terrible. But I think we come back for like Darlington, Chorley, or Chorley Guiseley. Probably Darlington, Chorley. So that's when we're going to come back in the next episode. Darlington or Chorley, depending on how we're doing in the league, which we're back out of the promotion positions again. But we have our youth intake coming in April. Probably be start of April, I would imagine. So maybe we do the Darlington game. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. If you have enjoyed this episode though, do make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends. And I will see you in the next one.